Hello and welcome to CAD for Horticulture. Today's lesson is setting up drawing. So in the previous lessons, we've kind of not really cared what we've drawn in. We haven't used real world units, anything like that. So today we're going to change all that. Now we're getting serious. AutoCAD likes to hide things underneath their icon. This time it's a little diamond in 2014. So we'll click on that. We're going to go down to the drawing utilities and you can kind of see what else is hiding underneath there. We're going to come up into units. This is how we're actually going to change things so we can draw into feet and inches. We're going to go from decimal to architectural. Depending on what discipline you're in, you can change things to the other options as well. As for precision, I want to change precision half an inch at this point. Then I'm going to leave everything else the same, and I'm going to say OK. So now we can type in feet and inches. The next thing I want to set up, and this is kind of a lot of setting up to do today, we're going to go to the Annotate tab. We're going to go in and we're going to click on this little arrow down here under Text, and we're going to set up some text styles. First thing we're going to do is go over and click on New, and I'm going to call it Model. Model space. I'm going to say OK. You can go in here and you can pick any font you like. These are all the true type fonts, have the two T's. The old shape fonts have these little symbols next to them. So I'm going to pick a true type font. Garamond is a good one. And I'm going to go and I'm going to call the height 2 feet. So I want my text height to be 2 feet. I'm not going to play with annotative at this time. I'm not going to do any of the other effects. And I'm going to say apply. Next, I'm going to create another one, and this is kind of building something for the future here. I'm going to say new, and I'm going to say paper space. While we're in here, it's easy enough to get this set up. Paper space, under the height, I want it to be 1/8 of an inch. Now, when I hit enter, we set the tolerances at a 1/2 inch, so it's not going to show the right information, but it is going to be 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to apply. You can see it changes it to 0, 0. That's just because we set our precision to a 1/2 inch. It still took the 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to go back up to here to model space, set current, and then close. Go to the home. I'm going to grab a circle. I'm going to put a circle in the middle of my screen. There it is. I want this circle to be 25 feet in radius. If you look down here at the default, it's always going to default to the radius of the circle. So 25 feet, and that's going to be the radius. Hit enter. It explodes off the page. You have created a circle. Remember my favorite command, Z, enter, E, enter, zoom extents. I'm going to hit the escape button to get out of a command, the erase button, and now I'm going to erase this. So what we just did is we zoomed our drawing space to a usable size. So whenever we open up this drawing, it's going to be ready to go. We can start drawing on things and we'll know where we're at. Lastly, I'm going to go back up to this symbol up here. I'm going to say save as, and I'm going to say base drawing 101. And there we go. We have set up our first drawing.